Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft building. Welcome Kirsty.
Hello.
Welcome Boba.
Hello.
Welcome Ben.
Hello.
Welcome Bryony.
Hello.
And welcome Rithian.
Hello, hello.
We're back on How_Names new map that he has made for us with all of his interesting components. We have this lovely 80s carpet which has been replaced by a blank grey floor. Thank you.
Using the machine. Look at
Or
that.
a gold one. You can put whatever
Very
you want
fancy.
in there, yeah, and it will change the carpet and invisible.
Where'd the floor go? Oh my god.
I know. So,
Can I make the floor made of Kirsty?
Oh, God.
oh,
I am nothing.
You are hollow inside,
I am an
Kirsty.
empty shell.
Ooh, I was wondering about button floor.
whatever you put in there. Cookie floor. Good try, Brian. I respect that. You're trying to copy this cookie over and over again. Cookie duplicator?
Wait, what about...
Me want cookie.
Cake for
nice.
everyone.
Let's just stay
Okay.
here. Let's just not do the game. Let's just do cake.
Good idea. There's also these particle effects you can get now as well. Like, you know, just to add some extra love to the whole place.
I'm
I mean,
absolutely going to forget to use those.
I wonder if you can use these in the machine.
I'm going to have a bite out of every cake. Num 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 num
You're gonna have to
num
do it
num
quick
num num
because
num.
No.
I only spawned one. Oh, that's so sad.
Oh.
There you go. Let's get started. So today's prompt is classic movie tropes. Right?
Okay.
Think of something that used to happen in movies that you don't see anymore. Think of something that's not necessarily annoying, but like it can be annoying.
Oh no! I fell out the sky.
Oh,
Okay.
the corridor.
Okay, and now remember how this works. You have to get the name tag, name it your prompt, put it on the pig, and then press the button.
Okay.
Very complicated. And think up a cool prompt.
That's a lot of asks in one go.
That's a lot of ass.
That's what I thought Rithian was saying, but then I was like,
Well,
it's
I
Rithian.
didn't say that. I said asks.
That's
Clearly.
my favorite movie trope. Is a lot of ass.
That's a lot of asks.
Is that,
I've done it.
what movie is that from?
Ass effect.
Oh, no.
Don't say that. That's a
Okay.
thing. Okay? That's a thing.
Mass erect? Is that the one?
That's also a thing, I think.
My
Right,
goodness.
okay, well, I suggest you just get yourself started with it. Mine is a good one. Mine is a really good one, actually.
Yeah, I like this one.
I don't know if I've ever seen this one before. I don't know. Maybe this is not my demographic for film.
Oh no. I didn't put a specific film in. I just put like a film trope that happens
Yeah.
in films.
Yeah, that's what I got, but I'm like, have I seen this before? I guess maybe so. I'm trying to think. Oh, I guess I could do... I think I know a specific film maybe that I've seen this in, so maybe I'll try that.
I'm just going to start sculpting, like, you know, Michelangelo style. This is the way I do it now. Just get a canvas, start putting stuff on, and then hope for the best. And hopefully
Yeah.
something good will come out of it.
Oh, this building tool. I've never needed it more
It's
than today.
so good.
Oh, the build. I always forget that that's an option. That would have sped me up already.
I forgot. But now I have it.
I almost forgot which direction a knee bends in on a human, and I had to remind myself.
Oh, that's my favorite movie trope. Is Chicken Leg Man.
Chicken leg, chicken leg.
That's how you know they're the hero, if they walk like a chicken. It's just visual storytelling. So much more efficient.
I like the song that came out with that too. Walk like a chicken.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
There's a
For
more
sure.
famous cover of it, but that's not the original.
I'm using someone's PC in the office, and quite a few of the keys are sticky.
Oh no.
Like,
Oh.
I couldn't type the number 3 earlier because it was just stuck.
Oh,
no.
what?
Oh, yeah.
Boba's in like the spare room. It's like, you know, when like, you know, if you want to try on some shoes in a shop and they make you wear the store sock.
The store sock. I loved those when I was a
Make
kid.
you wear the store sock. Ah, that's so gross.
I I miss when you used to go to Clark's and you'd put your foot in the little, like...
Oh, yeah, the little robot squashatron.
Yes, I loved that.
Robot squashatron.
Yeah, it like squidged your feet. It was a very scary machine that looked like it caused a lot of these childhood injuries, you know?
Yeah, it's like the Crusher from Star Wars, but the size of your foot.
Also, I'm laughing all the way to the bank because everyone kept saying, go to Banner School, go to Banner School. I didn't need to go to Banner
You didn't
School.
need to. Completely pointless, honestly.
Who needs Banner School?
Banner School came to you instead.
Oh god, the timer is set on, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
That's not long enough.
I am electing to ignore it.
Okay, we're just going to pretend that that's not happening.
I choose not to perceive.
But it does give us a little guideline, you know, of how long we've got left.
Oh, I should have spawned the men last. Now I'm just dealing with all the hmms.
Oh no, not
too.
hmms. I hate hmms.
They have such fancy outfits in this version.
I know.
What did the villagers get a glow up?
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Don't you start.
Is this shit? Can't tell.
The question you always have to ask.
Because I think I'm done.
Is this garbage? It might be garbage.
I think it might be the worst thing I've ever done.
Look at my thing.
No, I imagined it. I
holy
imagined
crap.
it a good version, and then I just didn't build the good version. Oh no! It's accidentally shit.
Turns out not good.
I'm glad this is the first version of this, so someone else after me can do it better.
You're assuming they're going to get what it is.
The question is, I have done a specific thing, but I don't know if anyone will know what it is from. Because it's been a long time since I settled down to watch this thing.
I think I have actually made this according to the prompt, but someone is going to look at this and have no idea. So, well, it is what it is.
All right, I'm done. I'm cool on it. That's
Oh, no.
honestly as good as it's going to get.
Hey, I'm pressing the button, yeah. I don't want to get bugged out. Bam. Still just under 10 minutes, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, that's allowed.
That's allowed.
Alright, you know what? Sod it. There you go.
Oh,
Okay. I think I know what this is.
Right, what is this I'm looking at?
Okay, I think I know what this is. Yeah.
What?
What is this? What trope is this?
I'm so confused.
I have no idea what this is.
Who is this meant to be? What? I don't know what I'm looking at.
So there's 3 people who are just incredibly confused already.
I think I know what mine is. Bam. Done.
I've done it. I think I finally got it.
Let's change this up.
What do you mean, let's change this up?
You can't just change someone's build. Now I get it. Now I've changed it.
Classic Lewis.
I don't like this prompt.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Boom. Oh.
Oh.
What does this mean?
I have no idea how to build this, but okay.
I think I know what this is. I think.
Okay.
Not thanks to the terrible prompt.
Okay. Shit.
Maybe don't blame the prompt, okay?
I'm blaming the prompt. It might not be what I think it is, but I think it is.
Can you building tool over other blocks? You can. Oh, it replaces blocks as well as building.
Oh, it gets rid of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's really good.
Very
Oh,
good.
now you've said that, I started destroying the floor so I could do the thing.
You have to make the dudes big enough that the banner faces fit on them.
Oh, that's
Yes.
true.
Remember always the uneven number rule.
Yeah, odd.
Yeah.
Odd face is best face.
Odd face is best face, yes.
Oh, the face.
Words to live by.
Not always, you know. You can have a little dude like this.
It's worked for us so far.
I'm just imagining that's like their childhood bully called them odd face. I would kind of like it though. It's kind of cute.
Well, you know what, Oddface, if you're out there, you're best face. So
I agree.
He does sound like a D-tier Batman villain, though, doesn't it?
Absolutely. but surprisingly incredibly strong is one of those things, right? So it keeps being brought back in the modern era as if it's a really, really strong, powerful villain. And then they have to
Oddface.
Yeah, and then they have to like, well, that's what they're called. So they often don't call it by their name, but they call it like the real name or whatever. It's him again. And then sometimes they have to remember the name, and it's like, oh yeah, this is Oddface, isn't it? It's like Paste Pot Pete from Spider-Man, you know?
Stop. Paste Pot Pete.
That's a real name from a real villain.
Wow.
Oh, I love the red and black terracotta. Lovely material. But get me a roll of it, Ben. I'll make myself.
Why is this Ben's responsibility?
Oh, sorry, you don't work here anymore.
Send the boy! I fetch me my glazed terracotta.
You have to ask Dav, right? Usually it's Dav.
Usually does, earlier.
I'm building something that I had kind of a culture shock from as well coming here.
Okay.
You do not have yellow school buses here, do you?
No, we don't
No.
have school buses at all, really.
That is
We
so confusing to me.
just have like regular buses.
How do kids get to school? That's a good point.
Yeah.
They just live near the school. I think like British schools are like smaller and you know more spread around, so most people can walk.
We always had coaches and stinky minibuses.
I see.
How were school buses in America? Were they stinky anyway?
I guess it depends. I don't know. I don't think I really ever had a stinky bus, but you would have, of course, like different bus drivers, and then it would depend if they hated children or not, because sometimes they were like, you know what would be a good job for me, someone who hates children, to be a bus driver.
Is it like the army? Do they sign up to the busco, become a bus driver, and then they get assigned, like, you're going to be regular bus driver, and you have to be school bus driver. And they're like,
No, I wanted to be prison transport bus driver.
yeah.
Guess I'll still act the same.
Yeah, I'll treat them as if they were criminals.
It was fun though. I was happy the first time that I got to ride the school bus. It was like a cool thing to me.
I think like movies and TV have made school buses seem like a terrible, scary place for me in the US. It's like this is where you get bullied if you're like the weird kid.
I did get bullied on the bus once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get bullied by like 25-year-old kids who are
Yeah, who are there for
True.
some reason, yeah.
You step on the school bus, everyone turns to look at you, and they're like, "You can't sit with me." It's like,
Yeah.
oh no. It was kind of like that on our school buses, though. Like the cool kids would sit at the back, and if you sat at the back, you'd get like called out on it.
Oh, really?
More specific, if I sat at the back, I would get called out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it like changed which part was cool. I always liked sitting in the back.
Yeah, people love sitting in the back. Because you were further away from being seen, so you could get away with stuff. I don't know.
I used to just walk through the woods to school, so I didn't have a bus. I was just a woodland child.
Brian, he's a fairy.
That fits perfectly.
An actual fairy.
I have a science question. Maybe.
Maybe.
You know how when there's a road and there's trees that sort of hang over the road, and then like the tree almost looks like it's carved around the road? Do people do that, or does the tree feel the wind and not grow in the direction of the cars? Does that make sense?
I think it's like big lorries and buses and stuff that like bash any little growths that like come out of that side of the tree.
I see.
Oh, it's the continual scraping of, yeah. That was a common thing on the old school bus.
I always wondered that, because there's like some that are perfectly carved, almost squares, and I was like, what a thing to wonder about, right? Spending my whole life wondering how this happens. Does the tree know? Or does a man
The tree been
do it?
hurt too many times.
The tree's like, that's not a good idea, maybe.
I can't trust you anymore.
Worried because I've not looked at this from the right angle yet, and I'm like, am I gonna it not be good?
Oh, don't it not be good at it.
No one wants it to not be. It'd be good.
I think I'm going to press button.
I think I went too big with mine.
It's always the way, like, you want to make something good, and so you start thinking, oh, I'll just do this larger.
Yeah.
And then it always like, uh-oh.
All right. I mean, fine.
Fine.
You done?
It's yeah. Okay. Fine. Bam. Oh, actually, okay. Give me a second. Give me a second before I slash customers. No! Ah, shit.
Oh, are you halfway through something?
Well, I was fixing something.
Okay, just give a clue to give a clue to what it is, and we can fix it.
There might be one wonky breast.
Pardon me?
I see.
Yeah.
All right, fix it,
I
ladies.
Whoever
Please
gets my wonky breast, please fix the wonky breast.
fix the fellow woman for
Yeah.
And
There you go. I've got her.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
The girls are looking good now. Don't worry.
No,
girls
that's
looking
nice,
out
nice.
for each other. All right, good. I've got Boba's flipping school bus pruning the bushes on the way to school. What is this?
Figure it out, Mr.
What the
Lewis.
heck is this trope, though?
Huh.
Maybe the trope is pruning the trees on the way to school.
Okay.
Popular, famous movie trope. Done it a million
Yeah,
times.
I'm just trying to think. It can't be that.
I don't know if I know this movie trope. I will say what I see.
This is great. I love this build. It's so clever.
I think it might be. Okay, I think I know what this might have been originally. But if it's not this, then
What do you
sorry.
mean originally? You think I don't know what I'm doing?
This. I think it's this. I think it's this. But I mean, it could just be here. Do you know what I mean? I'm very confused generally.
There's gotta be a trope here I'm missing, but what?
I mean, tropes are kind of abstract. They're really hard to
Yeah, no, for sure.
I think I like that we might all have different from what it was actually supposed to be, because I think some of the ones we've been doing, we've had some good continuity, and now this, I think, has thrown something into the mix.
Oh, I love this trope.
God.
Oh, this one's so good.
Okay.
I can hear Boba wrote this as well.
Oh, wait.
I read this and I know.
Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
Okay, bizarre. This is bizarre. This one. God, this is a lot to build.
Yeah, I'm thinking real big here with my idea. Oh boy.
Maybe don't go too big.
No, I need to. It's very important.
I just realized there's no reason not to just make things hollow, because what's the point? I was building this like large building. It's like, better fill in every block. Wait, no one's gonna see inside, so let's just build the edges.
Wow.
Why would I try and build something out of wool? Wait, no. It's not wool, it's concrete powder. What am I doing? No.
Oh no. The worst thing.
It was wool I wanted. Okay. We're back on track.
I'm doing school work almost, and so my brain is gone. My brain is on vacation.
Yeah, sometimes you get into the focus bits and you're like, all right, this is a YouTube video. I'm supposed to say stuff.
I'm meant to be entertaining.
Yeah.
What's like a trope that like makes you roll your eyes when you see it these days?
Wilhelm scream.
I'm worried about saying that because Willem scream. I don't mind
Yeah.
it. I think of that as a little Easter egg for people who
I
recognize
hate it.
It sucked me out of the movie
It's
so
done.
bad.
Yeah.
So many directors
Yeah.
have put it in because they think they're funny,
Yeah.
and it's just overdone. It's in whenever I see it, I'm like, oh, very funny.
I hope you're happy.
I 100% agree that like it takes you out of the movie. Yeah. But I guess it depends if you're in the movie already or not, you know? Because if you're kind of already in that mood of like, I'm watching a movie, I'm not super immersed, then I can, it's Willem screen. But yeah, fair enough. If I were to hear it in fucking Dune or something, I'd be very disappointed.
Yeah, exactly.
They do it in Doom. Not it?
That's not...
Was that your attempt at the Dune?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. It's so good.
I started watching it again last night because I was like, okay, I gotta watch the new one, but I don't remember what happens in the first one. And then I was watching it, I was like, what the hell is even going on in this? I don't even know. I had to read the wiki along with it because I was so confused as to what was happening. But that could just be I think that's honestly just a me thing, though. A me problem. Oh, Ben, you know what I watched recently? I think I texted you when I did it.
Oh, yeah.
I watched Dante's Peak.
Oh my god.
And I actually really liked it.
We had to watch Dante's Peak. That's the volcano one, right?
Yeah.
We had to watch that in geography in year 7.
Geography.
That just reminds me of school.
I watched it like a long time ago. Hold on, pause for dramatic effect. I watched it a long time ago. And I remember that I had seen a movie where like a volcano thing happened and then like people were getting naked in like a spring and they burned alive. And I love disaster films and like weather films and things like that. So I was like, oh my gosh, what was that film? I could never remember what it was. And then I put it on the other day because I remember Ben talking about it. And I was like, oh, it's this one! It's Dante's Peak!
Oh, classic. Oh, God. Like, because it was... I was meant to guess Lord of the Rings, and I guessed Dante's Peak because of the volcano or something.
That's a trope, isn't it? How two movies come along at once that are
Yeah.
themed the same way.
Deep Impact, Armageddon, and so on. Yeah.
But I love when that happens. You can tell it's just an insight to the way Hollywood likes things, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, we really like the idea of a volcano. So let's get a movie with a volcano. What, you guys don't want to do it? What about these guys?
Yeah.
You guys.
And then like, oh, turns out you do want to do it. We can release both. One of them will be a success. You know. I think I'm done in 5 minutes. Holy crap! Bam.
What?
I watched a volcano movie the other night. I went to Italy and I saw like the ruins of Pompeii and stuff. And
Oh, right. Oh,
went to
yeah,
the volcano. And so then I thought, oh man, I'm gonna go watch that what's it called? The Pompeii movie with Jon Snow in it. And oh man, there's a reason I didn't watch that when it first came out. It is not the one.
I've sort of forgotten that was even a thing. Like,
I was googling around for like, are there any movies about Pompeii? Because that'd be cool to see after seeing the real one. But no,
Wait, like-
no, there's just bad films.
There's not.
Channel 4 Jon Snow.
No. Oh wow! The newsreader.
He is a travel guy, though. He does actually go around up in these places and do that stuff.
No, you know the you know nothing, Jon Snow. That one.
You ain't know nothing, Mr. Snow! That's that one.
That's so right. You're Ygritte.
You ain't know nothing at all, Mr. Snow!
It's like she's in the Discord with us.
Wow.
Ventrilo. Oh, there's a blast from the past.
Yeah.
Is this our last build for this thing?
Yes.
I'm excited to see the reveals then.
Yeah, that's coming up very shortly.
I won't be a moment.
Ooh, maybe a guess
I've done
still.
a very big build.
It's fine. We've only like 6 minutes.
Is it a double flusher?
A double
Oh, no.
Oh
flusher.
no. Okay, fine. Now I'll do it.
my
It's done, it's
God.
I've done a very
Bam.
big one.
done. A very big one.
Oh my god.
Okay, Kirsty. Okay, well, there we go. So now it's time to see them. Suddenly hit by a bus.
hit by a bus. That sounds like a titleless song.
It's just one of those
I
things
love
that you
it.
get so many times.
It's true.
This is it. I remember it now. I know what it is. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, like Final Destination.
Yes, it just
Lost.
happens all
Or,
the time.
Mean Girls.
It's kind of a
Yep,
jump
Mean
scare,
Girls.
isn't it, as well,
Yeah.
when it happens?
Yeah, they're like, oh, I'm just gonna go and get my visa or something. Like, la,
You're
la,
on
la,
the
la, la,
phone.
bam.
We got it? Yeah. That's why we closed. Damn. Nothing's going to go bad today. Oh, man. I got to go home and, you know, that's something.
I like it
Yeah.
kind of when you're like, oh, they're gonna do the hit by a bus thing, and then they kind of make you think that they won't, and then they still do it again, and then you're like, all right,
The
you
double
got
version,
it.
yeah.
Hard to
good.
do the action, isn't it, though, on this?
It is. It's so hard. I tried to add the effects, but
Hate to buy a buzz.
I got
Heat
it. I
by
got
a
it.
bus. Yay!
And then Boba built this.
I did.
Obviously.
The same two guys are here getting hit by a bus.
Oh,
But I like the little head pointing out of the little snail that is the bus.
He got
Okay.
a face. He got a little
Yeah.
face.
When I saw this, the countryside really threw me off. Because I'd never see that scene happen in the countryside. It always happens in a city, in the middle of the street, right?
True.
No one is getting hit by a bus out in the country because you could hear that thing coming from miles away, right?
Wow.
still could get hit by a bus anywhere
did.
at any time.
It happened in an episode of Holby.
So I assumed it was like some sort of school bus off cliff situation.
Jeez.
I thought it was like, because you see that a lot as well, the school buses going off things, it's-
Yes, my cliff.
Yes, this is a cliff.
The cliff, yes, right here, yeah.
That is
Again,
a good trope.
We've
I
all
didn't-
built cliffs.
I didn't know what this was. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
That's
It
okay.
wasn't, it was too out of context for me to get it.
Well, don't you worry, I made a school bus of a cliff.
And also, this is what I wanted to see. It's a little guy.
Just a little guy.
There's no front to this bus. It's like a hot dog bun. There's yellow.
To be fair, now we've added a tail.
He's just a little guy.
Just a little guy. There was at least, I didn't have room for it because I made such a small bus. I couldn't really get like a person inside, but I at least put the idea of like someone can look out from it. But then I forgot about a back window, and yeah, it was a whole thing.
This is so tragic. It's like the bus can't face what it did all these times. It went on a murder spree and then
killed so many
drove off a
people.
cliff.
I like the trails with like the skid marks.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
that's pretty
good.
yeah.
That's great. More of that, please.
You guys don't have the Oscar Mayer Wiener van here, do you?
I have seen it enough in pictures.
I
and
see what
memes,
you
so I
mean.
know-
That's
I know
a
what
trope
it is,
as well.
Y'all ain't living without an
Hot dog
Oscar
van.
Mayer Wiener van traveling the country,
Does that drive around like an ice cream van? Just being a wiener?
giving
van?
out hot dogs. I don't
my
know.
God.
I don't think
I
it's
need it.
around anymore. Probably it's probably a relic of the 90s or something.
Oh, well, that's what we're here for, Boba. We are too.
Also relics of the 90s.
So the next up, I did Star Wars intro story crawl, right?
Nice.
So I had to build
Yeah.
that, and I had it perfect in my brain, and then I built it. And I was like, this doesn't
No,
look like
this
that.
is perfect. It does. It's so
I
good.
mean, it looks like the Star Wars intro text to me,
And there's
does.
music.
and luckily for you, I was the one who had to guess it. So yeah.
Hey!
Well done.
No, I mean, to me, like the sparklies and the fact that it grew larger and larger, so as it's crawling in. So it's not just normal credits or anything. It's specifically like the angled
Yeah.
text thing.
Look at the clever
So-
forced perspective. Doesn't
Yes.
it look smaller up here?
This whole thing is like what you were talking about, Ben, with the sexposition. It's like exposition, but in a weird graphical way that's kind
Yeah.
of hypnotic in a sense, isn't it? That
Yeah.
it's a bad way to fill people in on the story,
I don't
but
think I've ever heard the Star Wars intro crawl described as erotic.
hypnotic. I said.
Oh,
Kirsty
My
heard
bad.
sex position, erotic.
did.
She's
I
got
did.
something on her
those
mind.
were the words I was very
So you now
confused.
imagining Margot Robbie in a bubble bath doing the
Reading
Star Wars intro.
Yeah.
Star Wars sex position. Okay.
Trade disputes have rocked the galaxy.
Oh my god. It became 3D.
Wow.
Wait,
I love that it
can't
says
read.
blah here.
Blah,
blah, blah,
blah,
blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah.
Blah blah blah.
I see.
That's amazing.
I love
This
this.
is
so much
great.
more effort than mine.
So
Okay.
what I would say though, like, have you not seen Star Wars? The text is yellow, Brian.
yellow, it's
What is
yellow.
this white text?
Wow.
I'm colorblind.
Oh, then far be it from me to ever call you out for anything.
Yeah, what kind of monster would do that?
Exactly.
This is really clever though. I've got my 3D glasses on and it looks
Yeah.
fantastic.
So good. Well, I had to guess this one, and I got it.
Nice.
Nice.
A long time
ago in
ago.
a galaxy far, far away. Brilliant.
Amazing. And
I
then
built
finally.
it.
Oh, actual text.
Everyone did it slightly differently.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it.
One vertical, one diagonal, and one horizontal.
Yeah.
Actually, a long time ago is written in blue.
Yeah,
and
and
then the
the
other
middle
words are in
screen.
yellow.
Jeez.
I was colorblind.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
That's too much,
Everyone's
Ben.
colorblind here, I see.
I love the snow as stars.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so clever.
Yeah, that is good.
Well, the snow kind of looks like the fuzzy old crappy
It does,
VHS copy
yeah.
as well, a little bit.
I like that it says a long time ago.
Yeah,
I didn't have room for you.
but I like the idea that because it's like it's becoming smaller at the top,
It's
right?
getting
So ling, well, long has to be less wide than the long, and time needs to be wider than long, and a goin.
Yes.
A goin needs. needs
goin?
Yeah, a goin needs to be wider than time.
A goin. Is this like the foreign language translation?
A goin.
is.
Long time agoin. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
got
yeah.
translated into Chinese and come back.
A ling long time ago.
Ling long time agoin.
All right. Next up.
That's great
Is,
SEO as well.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Okay.
Oh, this is so
Classic. I love the cross guy at the back.
Oh, God. This is so
You
good.
can just imagine this guy being like, and honestly, the way they smell, and I always thought they don't deserve this job anyway.
my
And then
God.
anyway, he's right behind me, aren't they? Oh.
I've done that in real life. I was in middle school and I was talking about my math teacher and I said, I wish she would just drive off a cliff. And I turned around and she was there and I got F's for the rest of the year.
Oh my god. That is so petty of them, though, right?
I
Holy
know.
shit.
She looks so pissed off.
That's not
as
even that
well.
bad. That's kind of implying that they're a stuntman or something, you know?
Or a bus driver.
Or a bus driver.
A school bus driver. I had
you
to
know, I'm
guess
just saying.
this.
You
And
hear what you want to hear.
I really liked the heads that Rithian did, which confused me for a while, but then I was thinking for so long and I finally got it, but I said, Merp, he's behind me, isn't he?
That's so... I can't believe you got it perfect.
That's good.
really good. So I had to build this. And I did it more of a horror theme.
Oh no!
Oh no, I like your creature.
I like the mouth on the side.
What?
And the two eyes on the side, because he's like turning around almost, kinda, you know.
I realised now I needed another man here. Like looking at him, do you know what I mean? And pointing.
Love that you gave him a little ass.
That's a very terrifying monster, though. Goddamn.
Well, I should have... I
I
think
like
it's, I just-
him. Kind of
Yeah.
cute and creepy.
So who had to guess this?
I did, and I got it.
Oh, no way!
Nice.
Behind me, isn't it?
Oh, thank you,
Nice.
Ben. Recovery.
It's a classic. Look, he hasn't even got his shoes on. I feel bad for him. He's got to run away from a monster barefoot.
Well, it's a horror movie, you know?
Oh, that reminds me of my actual favorite trope. As soon as the shoes come off, that means they're dead.
Oh, no, the other one is where they just have sex and then they die. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
oh, I had
yeah.
sex.
Oh,
So they can be
yeah.
killed.
Go out with a bang.
Yeah. Oh, very good.
Oh,
Bryony.
Why
This
is
guy's
him
adorable.
So good, Friday.
Does he have very, very thick cheeks? Is that what
No,
it is?
he's holding his hands up.
His
Oh,
hands
that
over
makes
his
so
mouth.
much more sense. Yes, of course.
Okay, this definitely changed from he's behind me, isn't he? To
Yeah.
he's behind me, isn't it? Right? It definitely changed from like a person you're saying something shitty about to an actual monster.
Yeah.
But they
That's
kind of
cute.
both work.
I love
Both
the
tropes.
small little guy with his little shorts and it's like
Right?
He's just a little guy.
the monster looks very sad, and I am sad for the
That's
monster.
because the little guy was talking shit about him.
Oh, that's fair. That's connected the two different things back again.
Oh, I wish
like
that
it, yeah.
monster would drive off a bus. He doesn't mean any harm. It's just his feelings have been really hurt.
Yeah.
Oh.
His face is like,
Oh.
"Hey."
This little guy's gonna get F's for the rest of the year.
F'd in the B.
What? Okay. That's great. So next up Kick the dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this was my prompt. Like, if you can't be bothered to establish that your guy's a bad guy, you just have him do something like
Just
kick a
be
dog.
mean to the pet or something.
Mean for no
Right.
reason, and then the audience is just like, yeah, that guy sucks. I hate
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
So bad guys are people with like facial scars and
Yeah.
and, stuff like this,
Foreign,
right? Like
ideally also, they should ideally be foreign. So
Yeah, or British.
foreign or British, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. This is why is he a clown?
Well,
Bobo?
I did a specific film. Does anyone know what
Right.
the film is?
No.
So you've got a
Yeah.
clown and a dog and a basketball.
I don't remember this.
It's Air Bud.
Oh no!
Does a clown kick Airbud?
So I think the dog originally belongs to a clown in Air Bud. And then
Okay.
I think the clown teaches him basketball or something. It's been a very long time. I do remember a
Okay.
clown. And so the kid rescues him.
Turns out there's no rule that says a dog can't play basketball. So
Yep.
Well, this
yeah.
didn't quite make it through. It
No,
sort of did.
I was so
no.
confused. I was like, what is a trope where a clown is bad at basketball because he's missed the hoop and his dog is just sad about it, I guess?
Wow, classic trope.
the classic
So many
trope.
movies have that in it.
This went slightly off course. I thought that it was the typical main character is sad, so they go and hang out in an empty basketball court while it's
Okay.
raining.
Oh
Okay.
wow,
That makes
so
sense.
the one part of that survived was the basketball.
There's also a dog.
Yes.
To be fair, Kirsty, you made that trope. And I got exactly that trope. So I made lonely man with dog practices basketball in rain.
Okay.
So yeah,
Oh my God.
that's actually kind of a trope. Yeah, like just I'm just gonna be outside. It starts raining and they stay outside, even if you're real sad, you're not gonna stay playing basketball in the rain. Come on now. But they're just so sad and lonely, so they're gonna keep
So
doing it.
everything's terrible. They're just gonna play basketball.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not exactly the same as kicking the dog.
No, it's very different. Yeah, basketball has stayed. And
yeah.
a dog.
The true friend was basketball.
Honestly, I'm relieved that we didn't have 3 dog kickers in a row.
Yeah.
Instead, we got another basketball in the rain.
Nice.
The slam dunk!
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my god!
I like the dog.
the square dog. He's a big lad.
He has long legs, which is good for basketball, so that's great. Yeah, I like it. I think it's incredible.
I feel like his legs are so long.
Yeah.
He could just.
The thing is, if he were to stand up, he would be taller than the hoop. But that's fine. Sometimes you practice on a smaller
That's
hoop.
why he's so good at basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's. If you're 7 feet tall in America, you're like 20% chance that you'll be a basketball player or something.
Yeah.
That is the statistic.
All right. So next up, it is Let's Split Up. Oh, okay. Now this is such a difficult one
Classic.
to try and describe.
So I just used the arrows.
I like the arrow.
They go that way, they go that way.
I like
I
that.
see. Okay.
That's a very nice and elegant way of showing up that they are
Yeah.
specifically
Yeah,
splitting
the
up. Yeah.
arrows are so good. I love
I
that.
get it, but I'm glad I didn't have to guess it.
Didn't
Yes.
see them.
So I had to guess this. And my thought process was burning out the natives of their, like, it's like, because I thought these guys in suits were like suits of armor, like herding natives into their house
Okay.
and burning them to death or something like this.
Wow.
You see that kind of shit
Brutal.
sometimes. And then I was thinking, like, it must be, maybe it's more of a party atmosphere. And I eventually went with big celebration party in Viking Longhouse.
Okay, that's a bit
To be
nicer.
fair, that is a kind of a trope. That's a trope, like a big old
Yeah.
Viking party. That counts, I guess.
Yeah, you
Maybe
see
more of a
that
scene
shit.
than a trope, but like, yeah, that works. I think that works.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I had to build that, and there aren't really a lot of like Viking-themed props to like plop in.
Work
This
with.
is great.
No, it's good.
I love this.
Hey, they're just sitting there drinking, having a good time.
Yeah, exactly. They're all around a big table,
There are weapons on the walls.
and there's a throne.
Okay. I got this, and at first I thought maybe it was like the trope which this is one of my most hated things, is where the religious people are like super, super horrible in like an end of the world kind of thing. So I thought it was something to do with a church. But then I was like, maybe it's a cult. And then I did originally write like Viking war meeting in a thing, but I think I just wrote war meeting before a big battle.
Sure.
I did have
So
Viking
you
originally.
had Viking first. That counts then. That counts.
Almost
Done,
got it.
man.
Thanks.
Very cool. And then that was melded into
So
this.
the Vikings disappeared, but we have a little war meeting.
Oh, they got like a map with all their little models on.
Oh, wow.
I didn't have time to build more dudes, so it's just a 2-man meeting. But yeah,
That's
Oh my
all
God.
That
right.
counts. It's still a meeting.
this guy's got his hands behind his back. He means
This
business.
could very easily be me and Ben in games night.
Pushing our toys around.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
Oh, I
don't
love
you
this.
cosplay when you do games night?
We did once.
We're thinking about
Maybe
it.
we should do it more.
You should do it.
Yeah. Well, it's difficult to dress up as Iron Man and stuff. Some of the, or hobbits. I don't know. We do a lot of different stuff, don't we? Man, these are great little Roman legionaries planning out their conquest. I love
I
it.
like it, yeah.
Well, then again, it's let's split up. Maybe they're sending their armies in different places.
Oh, it's come back round.
We'll move the first
like that.
regiment here. The second and third will go around and flank on the west, you know?
There you go. I helped you. Amazing. So now, finally, Nerd Girl removes glasses and is now hot.
I was hoping you would be the first one to get this, Lewis, because I feel like I've heard you talk about this a few times as well.
It's a classic trope.
The classic,
So-
they have braces, which now have lipstick and therefore not braces somehow.
I love how much
Yeah.
this one looks like the farmer lady from Chicken Run.
It does, yeah.
Just like it.
Perfect, Lewis.
Generic 90s hot woman. And so then it's remove
Yes.
glasses to become super sexy.
So I am a
you
little
go.
bit question, did they also dye their hair?
Oh, it's part of the makeover, right? Except the makeover
Yeah.
is usually just starts with glasses.
They transform. Yeah.
Oh
so
my
here we go.
goodness. Okay, the boobs got bigger as well.
Yeah. She got a wonder bra or something, like something big and nice to make it look better. So also, of course, went from boring guy clothes, gray, to a long, luscious, lovely red dress, of course.
Is it me or is the one on the left Cotter?
I do think so. I really like the
Listen,
glasses.
we all have our preferences. So.
She's like, what's it, Mrs. Trunchpole from?
Oh my goodness.
That's why I'm getting headmistress. I've finally moved over to the headmistress being hotter.
I did give her a ponytail as well, because they always have a ponytail at first.
Oh, of
And
course.
then they let it hang long, so yeah.
Yes, it's very Clark Kent into Superman.
Yeah, a
isn't
little
it?
bit.
Yeah.
I like these glasses a lot. They're great.
This is the
Okay.
one I had to fix the boob on, but I got
Yes,
it.
yeah.
Nice.
So I was in the process of making. First, they didn't have any boobs, and I'm like, I should give them boobs. And then I was like, well, the one on that should have bigger boobs, so it's twice as big.
Wow.
So yeah.
This is
Well, no,
like,
because that's how you imply nicer in a movie. I am, to clarify, I am making no judgment call whatsoever. Make the internet know.
No, I think you're saying this is what the perfect woman looks like, Vivian. That's what I heard.
I really like to imagine that little bit of speech there. Just someone put that over a cartoon of God making man and just being like, well, at first there weren't any boobs, so I put boobs on this one. And then
A distinct improvement. I'm sure you'll agree.
Oh my god, good stuff. Well, yes, Bryony guessed it. Nice. And
So then I had to build it.
Now this is what you built.
There
Ben.
you go.
Yeah, the same thing. Just immediately, take the glasses off. Damn, she hot
Bigger
now.
boob too. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Somehow her hair is just a little bit lusher.
Man, I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm seeing all these
Makeup.
brunettes with a ponytail and glasses, and I'm kind of getting offended.
That's the trope. Blame Hollywood for this
She
one.
also changed the color of her hair. Yeah.
No, only just though. Like
Yeah.
not so much.
And the boobs as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Amazing.
That's what they do. That's what the movies do.
Don't blame me or Ben. Blame the movies.
Well, there you go. Thank you, everyone. That was amazing. I enjoyed it immensely. We're going to do another one of these, so stick around and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye!
Goodbye!
Bye-bye!